So as we know, the month of January can sometimes be cinematic sodomy to moviegoers. It could just be a terrible experience, but you gotta push through it. You gotta go through it. Now with this weekend, there is some good and there is some bad. There is a lot of bad more than good. But before we touch on the bad, let's touch on the good first by reviewing Jack Ryan. So Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit stars Chris Pine, Keira Knightley, and Kevin Costner. And it's based off of the Tom Clancy created character. Tom Clancy was a guy, he was a very visionary guy who came up with stories and very entertaining ways to tell military missions. Came up with games, he came up with books. He is a very innovative guy. But Tom Clancy gave us Jack Ryan. Now Jack Ryan was first played by Sean Connery in The Hunt for Red October. A really great movie. And then it was played by Harrison Ford, who gave us Clear and Present Danger. I know there's another one Harrison Ford did, a sequel to that one, or I think that was the sequel. And now Chris Pine is taking on a Jack Ryan character. First off, for Chris Pine, I think he did a great job as Jack Ryan. He gave off that vulnerability that character Jack Ryan has always had. You've seen it in The Hunt for Red October and in Clear and Present Danger. Jack Ryan is a very vulnerable guy. He's just an analyst. He's not a very, action-packed James Bond type guy. He's just an analyst trying to do his job, but when he gets put into this set place, put in work, he can do great things. That's what I loved about Chris Pine as Jack Ryan. You can throw it off and say he was basically Captain Kirk for, spy shit, but I didn't see Captain Kirk in this Jack Ryan. I really didn't. Captain Kirk and Jack Ryan are two different people, and I think Chris Pine pulled that off really well. Kevin Costner was getting in this movie. Keira Knightley was getting in this movie. Like I said, January is not a good time for filmmaking because it's just all shit sometimes. But to see this bright light shine in January, wow, I really enjoyed this movie because the movie is just so clever. Now, it took a little while for it to build up, wanted to give us character building, and I think the character building was clever, but it was slow in that slow character building type way. But then once the movie kicked on, once it got into the plot, I loved it. Kenneth Branagh, he directed the movie and he stars as our villain. He was pretty damn good in this movie. Great director and a great actor now that I can see that. And the plot is very cohesive. You think in a spy action movie, in an international spy movie to be exact, you think the plot would take different turns and take different ways, things you weren't expecting. No, this plot is very straight to the point. You know your bad guys, you know your good guys face bad guys, bam, in the movie. So the movie isn't that deep, but the movie is still entertaining. There's a couple of times in this movie where it was just getting intense and emotion, intensity was kicking up, everybody was playing their part very well, and that's what I really loved about this Jack Ryan movie. Now, I can tell that this movie was supposed to come out in December just because of the quality of the movie. Why it got pushed back, I heard why it got pushed back, but I can't remember why it did get pushed back, but they should have kept it in December. I think it would have made his money back. Now, I want to see a sequel to Jack Ryan because I think it's a really good movie, but I can't see a sequel now because it's not going to make anything in this shitty month of January. All in all, Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit, like I said, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Please check it out. Go see it so we can get our sequel. I promise you, you will like it. All in all, I will give Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit a B+. Like I said, the movie is great. It's clever. It's very cohesive. It's straight to the point. So what did you think about Jack Ryan? Whatever you thought, comment below. I'm Michael Woods, and you just been off the grid. Anyways, Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit, have you seen it? And what is your favorite Jack Ryan movie? Please comment below. Let me know. I can't say that. Jeremy John's on mine. Leave me alone. What do I say? Please comment below. And as always, yeah.